Hello there guys, Fengferth here. Yay, finally it's Black Ops 2. I've been playing this quite exclusively actually, past week. And I'm going to give you my first week's impression of the game. Now this is only for multiplayer and nothing else, because that's all I've been playing is multiplayer. This is also live. I'm trying to record this live, even though I will have to edit it eventually. So any background noises and whatnot, I'm afraid they'll stay in. Shouldn't have to worry too much anyway. Everything's empty and dandy. So let's get straight down to it, shall we? So what does Black Ops 2 offer in respect to the other CODs? There's not actually much of a change, in all honesty, which is really surprising considering how much they did hype up the changes. I think the best thing to do is actually show you some of the features first, some of the new features, and then talk about stuff like compensation, which I know a lot of you really want to know. So let's go to public match. So first of all, let's just show you the creator class system. Okie dokie. So you got 10 points to spend, and you can spend them whenever you want. That's pretty much the creator class system. So I'm going to give you an example. A classic loadout, for example, is say a submachine gun. Maybe you want reflex sight, light sight, blah blah blah. Stick that on. Pistol with extended clip. Then you've got choice of perks, lightweight, fast stance, dexterity, a grenade, and a tactical. So that's 10 points I've used there. So I've got my primary with two attachments. I've got my secondary with 1 attachment, and I've also got the usual 3 perks, lethal grenade, and a tactical. If I get rid of that, I could always have another tactical, and that is more of a classic. That is definitely the classic kind of loadout you see in most of the other CODs. However, you can actually change this up now. So let's just clear this again. So let's just say, for example, I am going to be using an SMG. I'm going to be using 2 attachments, but I'm not going to actually have a secondary pistol. I'm going to actually be a litter bug and just pick up a second weapon off someone I just killed. That might be even better. That means I can now actually have maybe 2 perks. Hang on, let's just do this. There we go. So, for example, I could do that, but I've actually got a point missing still, so I want to spend it somewhere now. Can you see the bottom there? It's got wildcard. There's 3 wildcard slots. What you can do is, if we have a look at wildcards, these give you additional benefits that you wouldn't normally get. So a good example is perk 1 greed. Now this will allow me to take a second perk. Now of course, because it does take up a point itself, it does mean I'm actually at full 10 out of 10. So if I get rid of a shock charge, and I can have now lightweight, so I've now got ghost and lightweight in perk 1 slot, which is pretty cool. It allows you to have it how you want it. If I really wanted to, what I tend to do is I'm going to show you a class that I've actually got. So here I've actually got I'm actually just using a pistol on this class, but I'm using secondary gunfight, so I can take 2 attachments for it. And as you can see, I've got extended clip and long barrel. And I've just got a normal standard setup here of grenades and concussions, engineer, fast stance, and ghost. This makes me move. I'm allowed to basically move around the map quite easily with ghost undetected. Fast stance allows me to use my equipment easier, and also engineer allows me to see any explosives or anything like that people are placed, like bouncing betties and all that camping nonsense stuff. So yes, the creator class system is really really good in this. Really like it a lot. In fact, if I really wanted to, I could do this. I could have all 3 perks like this, and I could have that and that. Now this leaves me 1, and I can have a combat axe, or if I really wanted to, I could just have 1 normal weapon, or if I really wanted to, I could just have a pistol. The possibilities are endless, but you are stuck with 10 points out of 10 regardless of what you do. So it's pretty unique in that respect. Now, a lot of you want to know about the Ghost perk. Okie dokie. So, for those of you that don't know, Ghost was a perk that's basically been in the COD since all the COD since Modern Warfare 1 or COD 4, as a lot of people will know more better as. It keeps getting buffed at each individual COD. So I think Modern Warfare 2 is where it got buffed the most. In that you was immune to UAVs, you was also immune to counter UAVs, EMPs, and stuff like. If I remember correctly, I'm sure you was. But anyway, then there was Ghost in Black Ops 1. Arguably, that was the most overpowered perk to a degree. I do kind of agree with that. You know, bearing in mind, I used to use the perk. I've been using the perk since Modern Warfare 1 for two reasons. Number one, it's the best flanking perk you can get. Really is. Being able to stay off the radar while you're flanking behind is a great boon. And I didn't realise you could actually customise your knife like that. That's pretty cool. Sorry, where was I? So yeah, lost my trail of thought now. Oh dear, I've lost my trail of thought. Ghost, that's it. So, arguably, it was definitely one of the most overpowered perks in Black Ops 1. So what they did in Modern Warfare 3 is they split it into two perks. You've now got Blind Eye, and Ghost. Blind Eye stops the kill streaks in the air from getting ya, whilst Ghost makes you immune to UAV, counter UAV, and also makes your name tag disappear as well. So Ghost has actually been separated into four perks this time. You have Ghost, Blind Eye, you have Cold Blooded, and Hardwired. So what does each one do? Well, let's go through these ones first. So, Blind Eye makes you undetectable by AI-controlled air support. Then you've got Cold-Blooded, which makes you immune to targeting systems, like dual band, target finder, sensor grenade, all that kind of stuff. And there's also no name or red crosshair when targeted, which is pretty cool. So, they've actually took that particular element and stuck it on its own. You've also got Engineer. Not Engineer, sorry. Haha. I tricked you. Hardwired. Now, Hardwired, it doesn't actually tell you, but I'm not going to tell you that because I haven't locked it, but it basically makes you immune to counter UAV and EMP. Now, Ghost, on the other hand, it cannot be detected by enemy UAVs while moving, planting, or defusing bombs. However, if you're standing still or if you are aiming down the sights of a normal weapon without foregrip, you do actually appear on the radar for you when a UAV is in the air, which is really well, this is good and bad, right? I'm going to tell you why it's really good. It's really good because a lot of people back in Black Ops started to see the potential of using Ghost as a corner camping perk. Now, don't get me wrong, I know there's a lot of people that corner camp without using Ghost. I am well aware, but the problem was it slowed the pace of the gameplay down to shit. And you gotta be honest, Black Ops was probably the most slow-paced game ever. Sorry, but that is the case. You know, there's no way around it. For some reason, my laptop is beeping at me. Oops. There we go, sorted. So I'm actually really glad they've done this, because what it does actually counter the fact that you can't really corner camp while using Ghost, you know. However, it is actually affected the sniper community in a sense, because people that hard scope like me, I used to hard scope a hell of a lot in all the CODs really. I still hard scope in this one, but the problem is with this version of Ghost is that you can't really hard scope when the UAV is in the air. You have to do an awful lot of either drag scoping or quick scoping. To me, it's weird because in Black Ops 1 they tried to stop quick scoping by introducing the random bullet mechanic, which, you know, I completely understand, although it did affect hard scopers more in a sense because they couldn't really drag scope effectively, nor nor actually, lock on quick enough. It's mixed feelings, It still works out good in the long run. I mean, as long as you keep moving, even when the UAV's in the air, you can still kind of hard scope, If you get to a place, you aim down the sight for a little bit down a long way, pathway or whatever. You've still got a good 2 or 3 seconds before the UAV can detect you, and then all you got to do and then is just move again, and then you're off it. It's no problem. So yeah, that's what's happened with Ghost. Okay, so to actually get full immunity, and even then, you still need to be moving while the UAV is active. You need to take 4 perks altogether. So yeah. Now, what else have they added? They've added a few new things. So they haven't actually added any new lethal weapons. They've added a few new tacticals. So sensor grenade is not exactly new, although how it works is new. So it can only really detect people that are in its sight rather than in the vicinity, which is a pretty cool mechanic. It does mean that sensor grenades aren't as useful as they used to be in, say, like the motion sensor and stuff like that. EMP grenades made a return. Shock charges are actually pretty cool. They actually electrocute and stun nearby enemies, and they're weird because they are thrown and they are affected by gravity. They're actually pretty cool. A lot of people tend to combine that with a bouncing Betty, since you can't actually do anything while you're shocked at all. So it's actually quite a nice little tactical there. Now, my favourite tactical is the Black Hat. The Black Hat is probably a sniper's best friend, especially if you don't want to use Ghost. Why is this the case? Black Hats basically are hacking devices. They hack enemy equipment such as bouncing Bettys and claymores and make them your own. Believe me, the amount of times I've got kills from enemy explosives is absolutely unbelievable. But the more unique thing about it is that you can actually hack UAVs. You can even take down helicopters. Now, it does usually take 2 or 3 of these to actually take them down, but it can take a UAV down in 5 seconds flat. It really is even a flanker's best friend. It's really good for just counter ops automatically. Yeah. I don't need to say anymore. It's good. It's pretty good. What else can I say? Prestiging is different in this. So when you prestige, you have a choice between unlocking a custom class, getting all your tokens back. What I mean by tokens is that every level you get a token, and you can use your tokens to unlock guns, to unlock perks, blah blah blah. And what you have to realise as well, obviously, is that each gun does have a level before you can actually unlock it with tokens. So it's nothing. It's not actually new. It's not a new concept. Black Ops 1 did it. It instead of using tokens, they just use money. So that's nothing new whatsoever, which is unfortunate. Really is. I've lost my trail of thought again. Oh dear. It's only fun about doing these live. But yeah. So what else? You can also restart your stats, which a lot of people seem to like. I don't know why. I don't like it myself. I prefer to have stats. I'm no pussy. I'd rather show people that I've got a bad KD but I'm good and consistent. Blah, blah, blah. Don't really care. Don't really care in that respect. But there are people that do take this game 24/7 seriously. So go blame them. Also, you also have an unlock point, so you can unlock something early. And my choice was actually Ghost, because Ghost is only unlocked at level 55, which is the max rank. It's still very useful, even though it's been watered down heavily. Still probably one of the more useful perk 1 tiers. Now, the score system. So, score streaks, kill streaks have been changed to score streaks. Now, you get to score by pretty much doing anything, getting assists, hacking equipment with black hats and stuff like that, taking stuff down, basically just being useful to your team. You get to score by anything, even having UAVs in the air. You get to score by people killing while you got your UAV or even counter UAVs in the air or anything like that. So this is the reason again why Ghost is very useful. UAVs are spammed a hell of a lot in this game. Now, I'm going to be quite honest, you don't see that much in Team Deathmatch, mainly due to the fact that it now usually, it kind of costs 4 kills to get this now, since you need 350 and you get 100 per kill. So you do actually need 4 kills, or maybe 3 kills and an assist or 2 assists. It depends how much you get for your assists. It does vary, I think, between 25 and 50. I don't know if it varies because of how much damage you do to them or whatnot, but yeah, whatever. So this is actually really good, especially for a certain playstyle, namely the Assault Shield. You get 50 points for every time you basically distract people, which is great because it does mean now that you're actually getting stuff towards your kill streaks, or in this case obviously score streaks, whilst using the shield. Really cool in that respect. I've got to say as well, the ballistic knives they give you more points for getting kills with them, which is pretty cool, you know. Really cool indeed. So there's a lot of new score streaks. I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm just going to go through the ones that you haven't really seen yet. So Hunter Killer is you throw a helicopter, you throw like a little bloody, it's a bloody drone that goes just seeks anyone. It even seeks out UAVs and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool. What else? Guardian. I love this to death. This is great, especially for objective-based games. Basically, you place it down, and in its radius, it cooks people alive. That's basically what it does. It's pretty cool. Hellstorm missile is a predator missile, but it has also got a cluster effect. So if you want to, you can just use it as a normal missile, or you can pop it and it will spread a bit. Bearing in mind the spread is weaker than the actual missile itself, but you still usually get kills regardless. Lightning Strike is this version of what is it? Artillery Strike or whatever? I can't remember what it is actually. But yeah, you target 3 places and it goes like that. What else? Death Machine, you've seen. War Machine is a grenade launcher. It was heavily used during the first couple of days, and it's kind of, I don't want to say overpowered, but you tend to kill people very quickly with it. I mean, it's semi-auto, very semi-auto, in that there's no firing cap really, and it kills people. It goes through people easily. Dragonfire is just a very small helicopter that you can control with a machine gun, blah blah. AGR is the ground version of it, and it's very heavily armoured. Stealth Chopper is just a normal chopper. It does not appear on the enemy's minimap, which means they've actually got to seek it if they want to destroy it. VSAT is a Blackbird. I don't think Ghost stops it either, and it can't be shot down, same as Blackbird, which is pretty cool. Escort drone. Just get personal air support, blah blah blah. EMP is EMP. Warthog is, I'm not too sure what this actually does. I think it's just like strafe runs, a lot of strafe runs. Lodestar is the equivalent of the Reaper in Modern Warfare 3. Warship is basically chopper gunner, I think, or whatever. K9 unit, dogs, these are cool. Swarm is a shitload of hunter killers. Yeah. It's pretty sick actually, but because of how score streaks work, I have not seen really anything bigger than a K9 unit, and that's usually due to care packages, which I do use. So yeah, score streaks is pretty good all in all honesty. The only thing I was really surprised about is why counter UAV is nearly twice the price as a UAV. I don't quite get that. Especially considering now that Ghost is very rarely used, and once people have got Ghost, then it's usually constantly used. But yeah, UAV spam is just as bad as it's ever been. Okie dokie, so what else can we talk about before we actually show you some gameplay, which I do want to show you. Don't worry, I'll show you some gameplay. I'll tell you what, fuck it, let's just show you some gameplay anyway, so let's just find a match. Okie dokie. Team deathmatch. There was a lot of teething issues when this was released. A lot of games weren't starting properly. Just the usual wall crap, you know, it's expected. But most of it has been patched up now. So, here we go. I'm actually going to use the sniper for this, and it's just started, so that's actually really good as well. Now, I've got to say, I can't hear anything because obviously I can't, I'm stupid like that. So there we go, that's a nice kill straight away. Oh, I'm going to die. There we go. This handgun is fucking brilliant, the B23R. I'm actually going to be really surprised if it doesn't get nerfed. It's nearly a one burst kill at close mid range, two burst at mid, and it does fall flat at long range unless you've got the long barrel.
We're losing this fight.
Oh fuck! Oh, it's you. Okay.
We've taken control.
Oh fuck. Map awareness, I haven't got none. As you can see though, a lot of people actually camping here. Maps are not exactly massive, but they're not exactly small either, you know. Oh shit. Let's see if I can snipe him. That was a bad shot.
We're winning this fight.
Okay. There's someone behind us now.
We've lost the advantage.
Yeah, I lost the advantage, surely.
Hunter-killer drone deployed.
Come on. Oh, you bastard. Let's just have a look at this, actually. Let me just see what happened there.
UAV incoming.
Now, as you can see, that's a UAV coming. Now, I haven't got nothing to take it down, but as you can see, I've got Ghost. Now, if you look at the top left, you can see that my arrow is slightly faded. Now, if I stop moving, it's going to grow bright yellow like that. There we go. And then if I keep moving, it'll go back. Pretty cool how it works, you know. I'm fully... Oh, Christ. That was bad. Teammate saved me there. Thank you. Let's see if we can get another sniping going. As you can see, as I was... Ooh, bollocks, I don't see where that come from. I'm a dumbass. So as you can see, when you aim down the sight, it does glow back up after a while. Wow! That's what you call a bad spawn, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, the spawns aren't brilliant. But then again, it's Call of Duty. When has the spawns ever been brilliant? It's nothing new. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I need to... Oh, yeah, fucker. There's a good chance we're going to lose these, as you can probably tell. I might switch it up a bit and show you some of the only pistol. Yeah, let's just show you some of the only pistol stuff. So, in this class, I haven't actually got no perks or anything. All I've got is this gun in its own, and a combat axe, and a few things. So, there is actually a reason why I've done this, and that's due to camos. Camos are pretty cool in this. There's a couple of really nice looking camos. I'm just dying now. I'm just not looking. I'm just running and going in for the hell of it now. Lightning strike, don't kill me, please. No. So yeah, camos.
Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed.
You unlock the first team of camos quite easy to do. You just have to get a certain amount of headshots with pistols in this case. Depending on the type of gun, you have to do certain things. So, for example, with sniper rifles, it depends how many one-shot, one-kills you get. Same goes with shotguns. And most of the assault rifles and SMGs are just headshots, you know. Nothing too special. He's dead already. Anyone come back through here yet? No. Might be some... Oh, God. Easy kill. Very easy kill.
This is it. Pick it up.
Oh no. Yeah, we're probably not going to make this one, unfortunately. Wow, I'll tell you what's funny though. People do talk on this quite a lot. and the amount of cursing and the amount of "oh no, what the fuck, hacker" is fucking unbelievable. There ain't no hackers yet, and if there is, well, I come across one yet. So yeah, the second tier of camos are quite hard to unlock, and I'm actually trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone at this point. So with this gun, I need to get 150 kills with no attachments for 1 camo, and I also need to get 150 kills with no perks for the other. So I'm actually doing both at the same time. Now, of course, using this, I'm only using for points. Oh, okay, I just died. Damn. Let me just show. Yeah, so as you can see, there's only 4 points being used with this. If I wanted to, I could probably wildcard my grenades, but unfortunately I haven't unlocked it yet, as I've already showed you. Now let's have a quick talk about the lag compensation, because we are looking at 26 minutes already, and I don't want this to be too long. I don't even know if it'll probably upload to YouTube properly. After all, it's got to go through a shitty editor, which I don't like. This might be blurry, and I apologise for that. I try my best, I really do. Bit hard to do anything without a proper editor. Okay, so lag compensation. Now I've already mentioned about how the matchmaking works in this game. It goes by ping instead of region. What you have to remember is that Black Ops 1 went by region and then ping. Modern Warfare 3 also did the same until a patch in, I think it was January or February. I can't remember what particular. I remember reading somewhere in the forums that there was one particular place. I don't know if it was Sri Lanka or not. I really don't know. I'm probably completely wrong about this, but there was a particular island that, because obviously it was all regional based and not ping based at all for Modern Warfare 3, they could not come into a game for shit. And they did change it to ping instead of region. And I must say, Modern Warfare 3 lag compensation was a lot better since then. Now, I'm going to be pretty honest on this. I have seen a bit of evidence of the lag comp being overcompensated. However, and this is the big however, a lot of the times when I rage quit, and I don't mean dashboardy, because I'm not stupid like that, you know, I don't care about stats. But what I do care about is if I know that I should have got a kill, and it's clearly evident that the lag compensation, I've shot maybe 3 bursts this gun into someone, and when I come to the kill cam, I haven't even shot 1 bloody bullet. That's when you know the lag comp is a bit fiddly. But what I must tell you is that every time I've quit during those instances, I have never been housed. That is unusual. And I think, what is actually happening? I know a lot of people, it seems a lot of people am experiencing this lag comp. I think what's happening is, wow, that was bad. What's happening is, people are not actually housed. And when they actually leave the games, when they actually rage quit or dashboard or whatever, I have not seen a game yet where people have dashboarded and have been housed. Not really. I think I might have seen 1 or 2, but you know, that might just be nerd rage anyway, you know. So I'm thinking maybe they've actually, it's still better to be housed. Well, it's now better to be housed, I should say, than it was previously. I'm going to be quite honest, I know for a fact I've been housed many times when the host has been changed, and I'm going to tell you that I have been playing better as host. You know, that's saying something. Wow, now as you can see, I'm going to try and prove it now. I got 3 bursts into him then, and then the last burst finished off. I'm going to leave now and see if I'm the host. No, I'm not. But I did notice that 3-bar connection there, which is telling you now that the lag comp is still in the game. Every game has it. But it's not affecting hosts nowhere near as badly as Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare 3 is. This, my friend, is a good thing. And a lot of the people that are probably raging on the forums about the lag comp are probably people or kids that are sharing their mum's internet connection that is on dial-up. Oh dear. So all I'm saying is, if you've got a decent connection, you know, you've got more likely, you're more likely of a chance to actually have a good game now. You know, it's completely different to Black Ops in that respect. I'm just trying to think what else I can actually talk about now. Yeah, there is actually one thing that really disappointed me before I leave this off. As you all might know, there's something called codcasting on this, and it was really hyped up, I must say, about it, which is really. Well, this is the thing: you get to theatre mode, you select a film, and a film comes up. So let's just see if I can find that film I did yesterday. Okay, so I did this as a tester. Codcasting does not do fuck all. No. What it is you still need a capture card to codcast stuff. That's the problem. You can't actually link it straight to the internet, which it seemed that Treyarch was trying to do. Now, you can still render videos, and you can still upload them to YouTube that way. However, it is slightly better in that you have now got a 2 minute, you've actually got 2 minute max now rather than 30 seconds. However, 2 minutes is still not long enough for an entire game, which commentators like me would prefer a bit longer than 2 minutes. But you can still do things like, you can actually do a highlight reel, and this is an highlight reel I'm going to show you. So I'm going to show you this before we end it. I might even show you the camos, how the camos work actually as well. So let's just show you this before that, and just show it works. So this is an highlight reel. This was done automatically, and this is showing me with my pistol absolutely owning. You might even see a few. Here, this is probably the best one there. Let's just rewind that a little bit. Can you see that there? It detect. Well, it's not exactly the detection. That's a bit of lag. Yeah, it's a bit meh, isn't it? You can tell it's not hit detection because the X's actually do go off after the shots. So it's definitely detection. That is actually a bit of a lag. You know, it is expected. I wasn't actually housed on this one either. I did double check that, I'm sure. I can't exactly tell like this. That's a bit unfortunate. But yeah, I actually quite like, especially this one. I cooked a grenade and then he just ran straight into it. Well done, you. Before killing me. Oh dear. But yeah. This is actually quite a nice feature because these do tend to be less than 2 minutes, and you can actually upload these straight to YouTube. However, rendering does take fucking forever. It took 20 minutes to do halfway for this, and I actually thought, fuck it, I could probably just do it even easier by doing it myself. I'm not going to bother, but, you know, just look at it. Not too bad, actually. Not too bad at all. Camos are really nice in this game as well. Camos really are nice. So let's just quit this. Now that you've seen that and how that works. Okie dokie. Codcasting is a really nice idea, and it's great for live streamers and people that want to commentate after game. But other than that, it's not what it was hyped up to be. Oh, I'll actually go through league play as well. What time we at? We're at 34 minutes. I'll try and make this a 40-minute thing. So let's just show you the stuff. So here's the camos, okay? So you unlock these by headshots, as I told you earlier on. I've actually unlocked carbon fibre. That's excellent. I'm going to put that straight on there. So this one's got by earning 30 revenge medals. Bear in mind you need to unlock Cryptech before you can unlock the rest of these. So carbon fibre earned 30 revenge medals. 150 kills with the BR, no attachments. 150 kills with no perks. 20 double kill medals using it. 10 bloodthirsty medals using it, and gold is complete all camo unlocks. Now I believe Kyle, who you've probably met if you've been watching my wars, he's actually got gold on one of his weapons. It's actually fairly easy, especially these two if you do these at the same time, because 150 kills is quite a long time, especially if you do everything separately. But gold is not actually that hard to get, it's just time consuming. Interestingly, you can prestige guns now as well, which I forgot to mention. So as you can see, the B23R, which is my favourite handgun at the moment, it's actually been prestige twice and it's at max level. Now you do get rewards for doing this. So your first prestige will allow you to have your clan tag on your weapon, and your second will allow you to have your weapon emblem. As you can see, I'm an idiot and I've got Twisted Fate with the pick a card symbols, the blue, the red and the yellow, because, you know, I'm like that. It's actually quite unique as well. You got blue for the angle, and you got red for like slow with the right shot, and you got a stun for the with the shock. It's quite cool. DLC as well. Elite member, you get that. Blah blah blah. So that's how the camos work. And the best thing about it is when you prestige, you actually keep all the camos and you keep all your weapons statuses, which is really good. I'm glad they've done that because it's very tedious to get these at best. It's tedious, but it's easy at the same time. You know, it's just time consuming, tedious. Okay, so League play is also very new. They're trying to make this into a esport, which I believe is what they're trying to do. Now, bearing in mind that lag issues and stuff like that, you know, it's going to happen anyway. It happens in stuff like League of Legends, and that's an esport, you know. Lag happens there as well, you know. It can't be helped. I actually quite like this, the idea of this. There's actually solo rank and there's also team rank, which is pretty cool. I've actually played 3 Mosh Pit series already, and I've won 3 out of 3. Now, you need 5 to actually qualify, and I haven't got around to doing that yet. Mainly due to the fact that I fucked my hand up a couple of days back. Oh yeah, I sprained my hand, which makes it a bit harder to play as well. It is actually healing now, which is a good thing. Good thing indeed. So, is there anything else I want to talk about? Not particularly. I think I've pretty much covered everything as far as I wanted to cover with my first week's impressions. As I've said, the lag comp, you know, it is affecting people still. You know, I'm not saying it's completely gone. It's still there. However, what I'm saying is it's less likely if you're the host now. A hell of a lot less likely. Mainly due to the fact that they've made matchmaking. They made it the same as it was back in Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2. So yes, it's a lot better matchmaking process. But obviously, you've got to remember as well, not everyone's internet connection is stable. Their ping's gonna be all over the place. So if it selects that particular person as the host, you're gonna go everywhere anyway. So you know that can't be helped. But other than that, you know, it's looking stellar, guys. You know, it's first week. I'm still enjoying it. I'm enjoying the really unique things you can do with it, and I might actually start bringing back my pub crawlers. I really enjoyed doing those, and it's just very casual, and that's what this game is, casual. A lot of people like to take it seriously, and you know, that's fine. You know, at the end of the day, it is now considered an esport. So, you know, why not take it seriously? But yeah, so do you want my recommendations whether you should get it or not? If you like previous CODs, you'll probably like this one as well. There's a good chance you'll like this one. But I suggest you rent it more than anything. Rent it for a couple of days, see what you think. In those 3 days, if you played for about 3-4 hours each day, you could probably get to rank 45-50. And, you know, you can get a feel of the game. Not a lot of people like it, you know. It is more catered to run and gunning now, as well as technically camping now. I might go more into detail about that in another video. But yes, guys, you know, it's still decent. At the end of the day, though, it is still COD. There hasn't been that much of a change. So if you was absolutely bored of the other CODs, you'll probably get bored of this one as well. So my recommendations, if you like it before, you'll like it now. If you didn't like it before, you won't like it now. Simple as that. Okay then, guys. Fengferth here. Sorry for taking up so much of your time, and I'll see you later.